Hi, guys and gals, I guess. Let me hit my continue for recording there. My name's Natalie. I'm the operations manager here at McCay Kiddy. I recognize a couple of you. I think Matthew Jones, we were on a screening together. Connor, I think you might have maybe connected with Patty. I kind of lost track of who all has and hasn't, so if I missed somebody, apologies for that. But I started at McCay Kiddy in 2014 as the billing clerk. As you can imagine, we do a lot of invoicing during tax season. So they needed some extra help and I wanted some extra money, honestly. So I started part-time work there. And then in 2016, actually, in between that, we moved down here to South Carolina. I'm originally from the Maryland area and just was able to come on full-time as operations manager. My recent background is as a project manager and IT. So I kind of do HR, IT processes here. So I definitely have a little bit of knowledge across all departments. And I'm kind of going to get this started with the general, and then we'll dive into the tax internship and the audit internship. So everybody can see the screen okay? You got welcome to McCay Kiddy, excellent. Then I'm going to move on to the next one. So these are the three people that you're going to meet today. We're your presenters, and I have on here just a little fun blurb for you to see about us. We are very proud of our chalk wall at the Mount Pleasant office. We definitely prefer to send an image of just being very down to earth, very fun, very personable people. You know, you run across the rumor of the accountant, or the stereotype is that they're just boring people that crunch numbers, and we just don't want to be that. So that's a little bit about me. My hobby is piano. And then Brooke, I'll let you kind of introduce yourself here and bring up her fun picture.
All right, guys, I was printing something. So I'm Brooke Skinner. I am the tax manager here at McCay Kiddy. I work out of the Mount Pleasant office. I have been with the firm for 13 years now. Been an accountant for 23. I might be showing my age. So. But I love what I do. I have been working with interns for, I think this is our maybe 6th year having them. So we've had Citadel cadets the last 2 or 3. So very excited to see some resumes. I've already seen some of your resumes, and I think we have some scheduling going on. But yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Awesome. And then Chris Kerr, I'll bring up here his fun picture and let him introduce himself.
Hey guys, Chris Kerr here. I am the audit manager here at McCay Kiddy. I've been here at McCay Kiddy for about 3 years. I've been in accounting for about a little over 12 years, and I've gotten the full gamut of experience. I started out at a regional firm in Ohio, about the size of Elliott Davis. So I've had that experience, and then they were acquired by a large national firm, BDO actually. So I got to experience that fun for a year and a half. And then I left there and came to McCay Kiddy, and I'm not leaving. Enjoy it very much. So I definitely can tell you the pros and cons, more so pros of a smaller firm, and definitely of McCay Kiddy. So looking forward to talking to y'all. We've had great experience meeting Citadel cadets in the past. We had 2 interns in our audit department last year, and they were both very great, smart kids and really fun to work with. So we're looking forward to it.
That's great. Yeah, we were pretty excited last year to learn of your recently new, I think, accounting program, right? And we're so happy to break into the door there. Interesting little tidbit for those who maybe don't know, or maybe some of you have done your due diligence and looked us up online. We acquired another firm last year, Wilson and Quirk, over in the West Ashley area. And they came on as McCay Kiddy officially in January. And one of the partners over there, who's now one of our directors, is a graduate from Citadel, and one of our staff members there is a graduate from Citadel. So it was kind of nice to have some Citadel interns over there, because they had that, you know, camaraderie and kind of fun. So. Well, before I tell you too much about us, I'm going to go to our next slide here and just ask you, what do you know about us? I might have burst somebody's bubble with revealing that merger there.
Thing I noted about McCay Kiddy when looking at the website was you guys all have very fun personality and outlook towards the workforce. and just the way that you guys interact with each other seems like I resonated with the way that you guys are interacting with each other now. And then I noted that the tax team and the audit team kind of work cohesively. So that's a good aspect, just getting acclimated to both of those teams working in conjunction with each other.
Great. Matthew, I've had the pleasure of meeting you on the phone screen, but why don't you kind of tell, so that Brooke and Chris, who haven't had a chance to meet you, just tell us a little bit about you and all that good stuff.
Yeah, thank you, Natalie. It was a pleasure speaking with you. I'm Matt. I am an accounting major with a minor in data science here at the Citadel. I'm a junior. I just finished up a summer internship, and I got some experience with audit, tax, client services, and payroll audit. So just some exposure. It was really nice to get that exposure with the whole tumultuous nature of COVID-19 just affecting the office workspace and everything. So just being able to get into an office with a mid-sized public accounting firm was a really great opportunity to just show my skills and develop some new skills over this past summer.
Nice, thanks. Anybody else want to tell us what you know about us?
Yes, ma'am. Carson Adams. I'm a senior at the Citadel. One of the things that I researched about y'all's firm is the multitude of services that y'all provide, from forensic to outsourcing, tax, and audit. I think, a firm like y'all with such a wide span of knowledge, you really can't compete, especially in Charleston, having so much experience backed by such a great firm.
Great. Thanks, Carson. Anybody else
I love that they think we're fun.
Yeah, definitely with the wall. I do definitely like the chalk wall. That's a
Oh, wait till you see the next slide then.
Yeah, we love our chalk wall.
We like our chalk wall. Yeah. Anybody else before I go on to the next? All right. So yeah, we've been our chalk wall. This was, I don't know, a brainstorm I had years ago, and it has turned out to be so much fun. And our pictures now revolve around it. We do little quotes, we do fun little sayings. Ashley threw something up there the other day about cast season ending. So it's just a great source of inspiration and motivation. At the time that the wall was drawn and we did this picture that you're seeing there, we were 31 years old. We're actually 34 years old. The firm was founded in 1986 by Gordon McCay. He retired in 2017. Justin Kiddy came on in 2004. Melissa came in 2009. And then just this year, of course, we added Russell Deal from that Wilson and Quirk merger as a partner. So we've got 3 partners now. And at the time we drew the wall, we had about 25 staff. We're now up to 35 staff. And just really happy to say that with COVID being what COVID is, we've been able to grow. We've actually hired, we have 3 new hires coming on board right now. No hour cut, no compensation cut. So we're pretty pleased, pretty proud of that. We are a full service CPA firm. Like Carson mentioned about the different services, we want to be proactive. We want to be that, more than just one-stop shop, if you will. That's kind of our vision, is to be just a large, local, multi-office accounting firm. We're not looking to be one of the big 4 or big 5. We just want in our local area to really be of service to our community. Let me click here to our next one. Before I dive kind of into what we do, just want to make sure you guys know that we're going to do a giveaway from this. Who doesn't like free stuff? We're giving away 2 $25 gift cards just for attending. There's the rules. So I don't know if you want to take a screenshot or something, but go to our social media platforms. We've got up there at the top, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, follow the account. Find the post that our marketing director did about today's virtual fair, and we'd love for you to make a comment about your favorite part of the presentation. Notice that if you follow and comment on multiple platforms, you'll get multiple entries. And if you tag a friend, you'll get some additional entries, because we're really trying to grow our name and our branding and just get out there and let people know. And while I wish we could interview and hire everyone, I love meeting everyone. So the more we can meet, the more people we can be exposed to. And we'll announce the winners on social media October 1st. So just a fun little giveaway for you. So what do we do? So we do multiple services, as you can see, tax prep, but notice that we've got planning and advisory in there, because we really don't want our tax prep to be just a one time a year drop in, send your stuff to your accountant and then leave and be surprised. We want to be more proactive for our clients so they don't have surprises and see what they can do that will help improve their picture. Charter school fiscal management and outsourced accounting both live with our client accounting services department. That's where we're doing the back end bookkeeping for these organizations. And that can range anywhere from full service controller, CFO type role, to just for some of our for-profits, we're reconciling the books and giving reports. So both related to bookkeeping, but they can be a very broad scope of what we do depending on what the client has engaged us to do. And then audit and certified financial reports. We do audit, comps, reviews, even some agreed upon procedures. Again, it just really depends on the business need and what they're looking for in our audit department. And then we do some light forensic and business valuation. It's not a primary source of our business, but we do have some clients that have a need for that. And so we'll negotiate, make an agreement for those things. That's kind of us in a nutshell. Let me go to what defines us. So you know what we do now or what services we provide, but we have a very strong philosophy. I'm not going to read this to you word for word. I think you can probably read the philosophy there on the screen. But I do want to go down that list on the side of what defines us, because we definitely feel very strongly about all of these. Just having heart of a teacher, passing down the knowledge, helping people grow, mentoring, coaching. All of our staff here, when they come on board as full-time staff, go through mentoring and coaching that we do once a quarter with them to just help them know how they're doing, what's going well, what would we like to see improved, and where do they want to grow, like what's next year going to hold for them, kind of thing. We try to be positive. Hopefully you'll catch that through this whole presentation, and definitely forward thinking. We like to be resourceful for our clients. And the two last ones really just, I think, define and maybe set us apart from other accounting firms. We definitely big on being community servants. It's been really hard this year to be community servants with COVID and just the lack of events, and you can't donate supplies because, there's the whole disinfectant, and it's just tough this year. And then team building. We're big on team building, especially when you have so many services that cross departments. It's easy to kind of get into your niche with your group of people and kind of forget, oh yeah, there's tax people back there in the back, and oh, there's client accounting, sir. Oh, and by the way, we have this office across town. So team building just helps bring us together for that. And in fact, when we do team building events, we mix them up so that it's not all audit on one team and all tax on one team. We make it cross between to just further that bond and build that relationship. So I'd love to know from my next slide what qualities you want to see in a future employer as some of you guys are thinking about that next step.
Biggest things I think of in my future career aspirations would just seeking mentorship. And I think that's one of the values that you hit on and I resonate with, is just having that mentorship to grow with. Throughout your career, it's very important to make those monumental steps and grow as not only a leader, but as a professional. So just seeing a professionality of employment is just something I really emphasize as I wish to grow within a company.
Great.
I'd also say, Ms. Nally, the investment in your employees, I think that's very important, especially for retention, keeping them on your staff. I really like that y'all's company kind of focuses and hones in on doing more than like teaching, but also coaching and developing an individual beyond their own capabilities, so that not only can you bring in coachable students, but that you can coach them to, be those future managers, senior managers, and partners.
Yeah, great. Anybody else?
Hi, it's Connor Hughes. I really appreciate what y'all had to say about team building and working in teams, because I feel like, for people who aren't as experienced in the accounting industry and being so young, some people might have that stereotype of accountants sitting in front of a desk all day, not talking to anybody. And I just think it's very important to that, not only that way you're learning from one another, that you're getting that interaction, that face-to-face work experience.
Yeah, that's great. We've actually done 2 different personality team building events at our firm and learned that the stereotype is somewhat true. We have a lot of introverts in our personalities, but the team building's helped with that. So, but yeah, we still have a lot of introverts. Anybody else?
I like that y'all do a lot of things together, sort of as a team, the community service, the professional development. It's just all very interesting and great that y'all work together and could be a team.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Chris.
And I'm Chris Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am. I was about to say as well that, the community, serving the community aspect is one of the things that I've really enjoyed when it comes to smaller firms. Community service is something I'm very passionate about personally. I volunteer a lot of my spare time.
Great.
So seeing that your firm is involved with that a lot is definitely inspiring.
Great. We like to do a lot of the hand stuff. That's actually on-hand stuff, in-person things, as opposed to just, donate. We want to be more than just the name behind the community service. So we tend to do a lot of things where we can get out there and really interact with the community. And so this is just a small picture of Ronald McDonald House. We've done Low Country Orphanage. I'm probably not even going to think of all the things here, but yeah, it's a paycheck of the heart too. It just makes you feel good about what you're doing. And then the team building, just one picture here from last year. Our kickoff to tax season was an escape room. And so we had 3 teams that did the escape room, and that was a lot of fun. I definitely look forward to doing one of those again. Proud to say I was on one of the winning teams. Yes. Definitely follow, Brooke's giving me thumbs down. Definitely follow our Facebook page, because one of our favorite team building one of my favorite team building events is coming up in October. We do a pumpkin decorating, and we pick random teams, trying to mix up the teams, and we decorate pumpkins and let our clients vote on their favorites. And we post it on Facebook, and that is coming up in the middle of October. So we're pretty excited about that. We do have this next slide here. I'll just see if you have any quick questions for me before I kind of shut up now, because I think I'm hogging a little too much time. We have 2 internships that we're interviewing for, audit and tax. We have 1 audit position that we're interviewing for, and we have 6 tax positions. And both, of course, Brooke and Chris are going to come on here and kind of talk through the internship and what you can expect from that. But before I go, any parting questions about McCay Kiddy and what we do and who we are?
You did a great job. You covered it well.
Thanks. Mom always said I had the gift of gab, so.
Wish I was an accountant so I could apply. I don't have those skills.
Well, you don't want tax or audit advice from me, so I'll be happy to talk processes and IT with you all day, but all right.